You've probably heard doctors online saying it's not cholesterol, it's inflammation. That claim has been spreading everywhere. But almost nobody is telling you where that inflammation actually starts. It starts somewhere most people never think to check: your gut. I'm going to show you the mechanism connecting the bacteria living inside your intestines to what happens inside your arteries. The real research behind it, the part that's still genuinely uncertain, and the specific practical steps that may help. Stick around, because the honest version of this story is more useful than the scary headline version. For decades, the heart disease conversation has been almost entirely about cholesterol. Eat less fat. Watch your numbers. Take a statin if you need one. That advice isn't wrong, but it's incomplete. And in the last few years, researchers have been chasing a second pathway, one that starts not in your bloodstream, but in your digestive tract. Here's the mechanism. Certain foods, particularly red meat, egg yolks, full-fat dairy, and some seafood, contain compounds called choline and L-carnitine. When those compounds reach your gut, specific strains of bacteria break them down and produce a substance called TMA. Your liver then converts that TMA into something called TMAO, trimethylamine N-oxide, which travels through your bloodstream to essentially every organ you have, including your heart and your arteries. Here's the part that surprises people. Not everyone who eats the exact same meal produces the same amount of TMAO. It depends on which bacterial species happen to be living in your gut. Two people can eat an identical steak, and one person's microbiome will convert far more of it into TMAO than the others. Your gut bacteria are, in a very real sense, deciding how your food gets metabolized before your heart ever sees the result. According to a 2024 review published in Frontiers in Immunology by Luckman and colleagues, TMAO is one of several gut microbiome-derived compounds, alongside short-chain fatty acids and bile acids, that researchers have linked to cardiovascular problems, including atherosclerosis, high blood pressure, and heart failure. The idea is that elevated TMAO may promote inflammation in the walls of your arteries and interfere with how your body clears cholesterol, contributing to the kind of plaque buildup that narrows blood vessels over time. A newer 2025 review in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences by Mudia and Hanafaya reached a similar conclusion that an imbalanced gut microbiome, what researchers call dysbiosis, is consistently associated with worse cardiovascular outcomes, with TMAO as one of the key microbial metabolites under investigation. So, is this settled science? Is your gut definitely causing your heart disease? Here's where I have to be honest with you, because a lot of health content online skips this part entirely. A 2023 review in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences by Quinelles and colleagues looked specifically at whether TMAO is a proven causal factor in atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. Their conclusion was careful. They found no fully conclusive evidence that TMAO directly causes heart disease. Some of the association between TMAO and cardiovascular risk may actually be explained by kidney function, since your kidneys are what clear TMAO from your blood in the first place. People with reduced kidney function tend to have both higher TMAO and higher cardiovascular risk, which makes it genuinely hard to prove which one is driving the other. So the honest summary is this: gut bacteria producing TMAO is real, measurable, and consistently associated with cardiovascular risk across multiple studies. Whether it's a direct cause, a contributing factor, or partly a marker of something else going on in your body, like kidney health, is still being worked out. That's not me hedging. That's what the actual researchers studying this are saying. But here's why this still matters, even with that uncertainty. Because unlike your genetics, your gut microbiome is something you can actually change starting this week. Both of those reviews point in the same direction for what to do about it. Let's go through it. First, fiber. If you watched my last video, you already know the target: 25 to 35 grams a day, built up gradually. Fiber feeds the bacteria that produce beneficial short-chain fatty acids instead of the ones linked to TMAO production. and both reviews cited fiber intake as one of the most consistent ways to shift your gut microbiome toward a healthier balance. Second, fermented foods. Yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, foods containing live bacterial cultures. The 2024 Frontiers in Immunology review specifically highlighted probiotics and prebiotics as therapeutic strategies being studied for improving gut-driven cardiovascular risk. You don't need a supplement aisle full of pills. A daily serving of a fermented food is the low-effort version of the same idea. Third, and this one surprises people, you don't need to eliminate red meat entirely. The research on TMAO isn't an argument for zero animal protein. It's an argument for pattern and balance. Diets built around a wide variety of plants, with animal protein as part of the picture rather than the center of every meal, are consistently associated with lower TMAO production in the studies these reviews cite. Fourth, the 2025 review also pointed to specific plant compounds. Polyphenol found in berries, which I cover in my very first video on this channel, along with omega-3 fatty acids, resveratrol, and curcumin, as compounds that may help modulate the gut microbiome in a heart-protective direction. Again, none of this is a guaranteed fix. It's a direction the evidence supports. And if you have existing heart disease, kidney disease, or you're on medication for either, talk to your doctor before making any significant dietary changes. This channel is for education, not a replacement for your own medical care. To make this concrete, here's what a gut-friendly day actually looks like without turning your life upside down. Greek yogurt with berries at breakfast. That's your fermented food and your polyphenol in one bowl. A lentil or bean-based salad loaded with vegetables at lunch. A palm-sized portion of fish or poultry at dinner, plated alongside vegetables and a whole grain rather than as the main event. And if red meat is part of your week, it's a part, not the default. Nothing on that list requires a supplement, a subscription, or a single $60 powder. It's just an ordinary day built with the pattern the research actually supports. So here's the real takeaway. The idea that your gut bacteria could be quietly influencing your heart disease risk isn't internet fear-mongering. It's an active, legitimate area of cardiovascular research. But it's also not settled, proven causation, and anyone telling you it is overselling the science. What we do know is that the same habits that support a healthier gut, enough fiber, some fermented foods, a plant-forward pattern, less ultra-processed everything, show up again and again in the research on lowering this risk. Your gut and your heart are talking to each other. The science is still catching up to exactly what they're saying. But you don't have to wait for certainty to start the conversation on your end. If this helped connect the dots, subscribe. I break down the real research behind viral health claims every week. And if you haven't seen the last two videos, the 5 foods that help starve cancer and the truth about fiber maxing, go watch those next, because everything in this video builds directly on what we covered there. Take care of your gut. Apparently, your heart is listening.